Hey, listeners, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Sunday. It's me, the sports judge. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Kansas City Chiefs because they have looked really mortal the past few weeks. The Chiefs are squeaking by with wins. They're barely getting by. They stand undefeated at 4-0. However, they're not playing like champions. They're not playing their best football. The defense is for sure keeping them in games unless that offense can start clicking with what looks like to be without Rice. There won't be a three-peat. Travis Kelce had a much-needed breakout game against the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday, aiding his team in a 17-10 win. Okay, that's great and all. Kelce, who turns 35 in less than a week, had 5 catches for 74 yards in the first half alone. Those 74 yards eclipsed the 69 yards he had amassed during the first 3 games of the season combined. It's about time this guy shows up because he's one of Patrick Mahomes' dynamic weapons. He finished Sunday with 89 yards on 7 receptions. So I guess you can say Travis Kelce is finally back. It's about damn time because the offense is going to need him to carry the weight on his shoulders along with Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes is going to have to play a cleaner game. I mean, Patrick Mahomes to me just looks uncharacteristic. He doesn't look like his usual self. I'm seeing a quarterback that looks rattled at times. I'm seeing a quarterback out there that's making a ton of mistakes. He's throwing interceptions. You hardly ever see a guy throw interceptions. Like, that is uncharacteristic. That never happens. But yes, this is a reminder, everyone, that Patrick Mahomes is a human. Yes. So he's gonna have those games where where he makes mistakes, and you saw that today. But they're gonna have to play a lot cleaner, and they're gonna have to take their defensive players to dinner. Take them to dinner. Treat them to dinner because they have been saving y'all asses. That offense has been surviving. And somehow, some way, the Chiefs got it done against the Los Angeles Chargers. They could have easily ended up losing this game. They could be, what, 1-3? I don't know. I mean, it could be the complete opposite. These games they could have lost. This Chiefs team is beatable, folks. And I'm sure the teams are going in with the mindset that they can beat them because we haven't seen their best football. I haven't seen Patrick Mahomes play his best football yet. It's okay to acknowledge that Patrick Mahomes stinks. He hasn't played great at all. He hasn't played well. He doesn't look like an MVP quarterback. Patrick Mahomes doesn't scare anybody right now. I'm not scared of the Chiefs. I mean, you shouldn't be either. They don't really scare anybody. As of right now, they're not scaring anybody. They look like a team that can go into the first round and lose. And we said this last year, and what happened? They went on this magical run in the playoffs. They suddenly found themselves at the right time, and they made big plays because, as we know, they're an opportunistic team. So they make big plays at the right time, and sometimes they rely on their defense to keep them in games and keep the game close. And what usually happens when they keep the game close? Well, if there's enough time on the clock, Patrick Mahomes drives his team down the field, and when he drives his team down the field, they get into the end zone. And what happens? They score. And they win the game. And that's what we've been seeing. And I think they're okay with that because they've been doing it so long. I think that they don't even care at this point. Just go out there and win the damn game. It doesn't have to be pretty. It could be ugly. We'll take it. We'll take a win however we can take a win. A win is a win at the end of the day. So they're sitting here now. They're 4-0, and who knows what will happen next week when next week comes, But this team does enough to survive. This team does enough to pull it out in the end. This team does enough to get by. And I think they're content with that. And the Chiefs, I'm telling you, If you playing against the Chiefs, you want to blow them out if you can. You don't want to let them hang around, because usually when you let them hang around, that means something bad is going to happen. That means most likely you're going to lose. Your team's going to lose. And that's what happened to the Los Angeles Chargers. They let them hang around. They for a long time, the game was 10-10. The scoreboard was stuck on 10-10. Nobody was really scoring any points. No offense was being generated. Nothing was happening in the game. And then in the end, the Chargers, get a big play, make a big play here and there. And that's what they've been doing all season long. That's been the theme. Make a play here and there, do enough, win the ball game, go home happy. And that's what we saw once again from the Kansas City Chiefs. They do enough, even if it's not pretty, to at least win the ball game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. We'll talk very soon. I'm getting out of here now. Talk to you guys next time. Take care.